knocked out during these readings. So my twin pit bull terrier dog, his brother's up there. This is a reading for the future of Gemini. I am SIKIKSYD. I'm a professional astrologer, professional psychic, and a professional volleyball player. Go ahead and check out my social media, check out my shop, check out the products that I sell. And thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Thank you for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, referrals. You guys are amazing. And I truly appreciate you guys allowing me on your spiritual journey. And thank you so much for being a part of mine. I really appreciate you. This is a reading for the future of Gemini. So we're going to get right into your reading, Gemini. I am really excited. You could have a sun, moon, rising sun, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter in Gemini or Gemini anywhere in your astrological chart. You can be energetically connected to someone who does. Or you just came across this reading and it just resonates for you. Okay? And you do not have to have Gemini in your chart for this reading to resonate for you. This reading for the future of Gemini. It is an Astro Gallimancy Tarot reading, and I'm really excited to get into it. Let's do it, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. It's a reading for the future of Gemini. It's the future for Gemini. All right. It's the future for Gemini. And energy is King of Cups. Okay. All right. So, you have the Star, Aquarius, Capricorn energy. Queen of Swords, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn energy. Ten of Wands, Sagittarius, and Saturn can be Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius. Energy, Ophiuchus energy. You have the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus. You have the Nine of Swords, Gemini and Mars can be Aries, Scorpio energy. You have the Eight of Swords, Gemini and Jupiter can be Sagittarius, Pisces, Ophiuchus energy. High Priestess, Moon and Virgo with the hidden energy being the King of Cups, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus. So, okay. I see you traveling somewhere you've never been before. I also see you doing a job you've never done before. Maybe doing something new in your career you've never done before. I also see you graduating. Congratulations. Okay. Let's see. So, you are famous. You're very well known. You could be in sororities, fraternities, technology, groups. Okay, you have Shield Maiden, Make Plans and Focus, and you also have Traveler, Move in a New Direction. Okay, many of you guys, you could be in the military, the government, you can work with groups. Some of you are in the LGBTQ plus community. Some of you guys could just work with technology as well. Many of you are astrologers. Many of you are very well known and famous. Okay. You could also be going to an astrologer. Okay. Asking for advice, consultation. You are seen, Gemini. You are seen. You are not invisible. You are not just something. You are seen. You are heard. You matter. There is a bravery where you're allowing yourself to be seen in your full glory and truth. And only allowing others to see what you want them to see. I also feel like if someone's sick, they'll be healing. Okay. Many of you are famous or very well known. You could also work with celebrities. If you're in a relationship and it's been a difficult time, I see it healing. If you are single and you feel like nobody sees you, many people do see you. Okay, someone does see you. And I feel like you're being told to remain hopeful in regards to love if you are single. Okay? You are, in the future, very logical, very intelligent, very honest. Now, this is one thing that gets... I'm receiving a lot of downloads. My body's actually like signaling to me that like I'm onto something. If you look very closely, she's covered head to toe in tattoos. This is not like a woman that, you know, has not experienced pain. Queen of Swords has gone through a lot of pain, but is wiser because of it, more intelligent because of it. She's learned from it. She's chatty, she's funny, she's witty, she's honest, very good reputation. You could be a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, okay? Very, very smart. You could be a lawyer or work in the legal field. You could, it's like the way you think, the way you speak, the way you connect with others will change. It's now based in the awareness that you're not going to experience pain again, because you've learned from the painful experiences that you've gone through, and you won't repeat it. And if you have a fear and a belief that you will get hurt again, it's because not that you don't trust others, even though you probably believe that's what it's about, right, Gemini? It's actually about you not trusting yourself. Not trusting yourself enough that you should know, I'm not going to make the same decisions that I've made in the past. I'm not going to make the same mistakes I've made in the past. I'm not going to repeat what I've learned. I experienced it so I could learn from it. And now I can do different. I can make wiser decisions. I can have discernment. I can have good boundaries. I can be thinking, being more logical with how I approach life. And that removes burdens, baggages, 10 of Wands. That removes obligations and responsibilities that aren't even yours. Okay? It also removes, like, if you're really good at something and people make you do it because you're really good at it, but then they take the credit for it, like performance punishment. It's like you're no longer involved with that. I feel like you let go of baggage in the future. And this is stemming from you forgiving. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others. You know, it's Lucy. It's also saying it's okay to have a laugh. Don't take things so seriously. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to smile. It's okay for you to be happy. And most importantly, it's okay for you to forgive. Forgiving doesn't mean you let in the same person, place, or thing, or things that are similar like it, right? Because you've learned from that lesson. It's saying, with the Ace of Cups, it's about no longer holding something against others, because that's drinking poison and expecting other people to die. With the Ace of Cups, that's saying forgiveness is not really for other people, it's really for yourself. So you can move on, so you can be happy, so you can be at peace. It doesn't mean you have to let in the same people, places, or things. You may never see those people, places, and things again, right? but forgive so you can make room. Room. 10 of Wands, the baggage is dropped, makes room for the good and the happy and the beautiful that you're absolutely deserving of, Gemini. It's saying forgive yourself, forgive others. Trust yourself. Trust that you've learned. Trust that you are as intelligent and smart and witty and amazing as I'm seeing. Trust yourself. I see it in you. Now you have to see it in yourself. I see you letting go of depression, anxiety, nightmares. You may even have a breakdown because you've been able to release what was troubling you so much, all the baggage that you've been carrying. Some of this is related to philosophy, psychology, spirituality, religion. It is connected to belief. It is connected to reputation. It is connected to your father or father figures. It's connected to you recognizing that you are letting go of an illusion. That if you just put all this energy, if you put all this time, if you put all this effort into things, you'll be enough. You are enough, Gemini, just as you are without having to do anything. You are enough. With that, I feel like you will be at peace. You are also going to recognize that that baggage is connected to a victim mentality. Someone could also be in prison, but this is also mental health. So you could be struggling with your mental health or struggling. I really feel like it's also got a lot to do with your mentality. Feeling like you're trapped, right? When really you are capable of having the life that you want. For some of you, this could be about weight. Because you see he's like obese, overeating, you know. It could be saying like you want certain things in your life. And the only person who's stopping you from having that is you. No one else is stopping you from having that. No one can control you. No one can make you feel anything. No one can make you do anything. You are in control. So what do you want, Gemini? What do you want to do? Who are you when no one's looking? And who do you want to be? I see you consulting a tarot card reader, psychic, medium, a seer. You could also be one. And I also see you using your intuition more. And this is also recognizing, it's like if it's not necessary to speak, then don't. There's like 3 rules I live by before I speak. Is it kind? Is it true? And is it necessary? If it's not those 3 things, I'm not speaking. The High Priestess, this is also saying you're going to recognize if you're single and you're a feminine energy, you have commitment issues. There are commitment issues because you've been through a lot of painful experiences and you need to forgive and let it go. Let go of that baggage and forgive. Okay. Someone's also pregnant and it's a boy. Congratulations. Or it's not a boy, it's a girl. It's a girl. It's a girl. Someone's pregnant with a girl. It's a girl. Going to a baby shower, it's a girl. So get whatever you think a girl baby might like. But some of you work in prisons. I feel like some of you guys could work in psychology, therapy, anything with the mental, anything with the esoteric, the occult, the spiritual. I also feel like someone could be apologizing to you. And that also is, or you could be apologizing to someone and that helps let go of a lot of baggage. If you are single, the commitment issues are your victim mentality, and then the commitment issues are pairing together. You could even be like saying how things are a certain way that you don't like, right? But you have fear of committing. So this makes me feel like there are things you want, there are things that you wish for, but it's requiring you to cut out the baggage that you have, forgive, let it go, right? See yourself clearly, because I feel like you're not seeing things clearly. You're seeing things as, this is how it is, and I don't like it, and I don't have any control over the way that it is, and I don't like it. But the truth is, what it's saying is, if you committed yourself to the lifestyle that you want to live, and you committed yourself to the way that you want things to be, that's exactly how it'll manifest, and that's exactly what it'll be. It's saying you're putting yourself in your own prison. You're putting yourself in your own misery or sadness in something, right? And it's requiring you to look at things more clearly, more honestly with yourself. Stop looking at yourself as if you're a victim. You're not a victim. You're not. Why are you scared of committing to things? Because you feel like eventually you're going to have to end up having to heal yourself in the situation, that you could get hurt, like you've been hurt before, because I feel like you're being reminded of it. You have baggage that you have to let go. You have to forgive. Forgive. It is time for you to make some plans, okay? It's time to get, logical, make a plan, stick to it. And you could be traveling. I feel like this is also saying like you're going in a new direction in regards to how you navigate life, because it feels like there's a lot of different elements that are at play here. There's a lot of different elements at play here. If you're a masculine energy in a relationship, you will be deepening that relationship with the feminine energy, because you feel like the feminine energy is not just your lover, but now also your best friend. If you are single masculine energy, you're the person that you're meant to be with for the rest of your life. They're already in your life. Okay, you have to use your intuition to figure out who that person is. Okay, if you are single and you're a feminine energy, you will dream of the person you're supposed to be with before you actually see them or meet them. Okay, you also attract, or you go towards relationships that start off emotional and then they don't finalize into the physical reality, or they start off physical and then they just become emotional. So you have to recognize you're putting yourself in that particular prison, right? Based off of who you're deciding to be with or what you're deciding to deal with. Okay, if you're single. If you are in a relationship and you're a feminine energy, you are catered to in that relationship. If you are a feminine energy and you are single, your masculine best friend who's also single is in love with you. Okay? Yeah. I'm also seeing you become, if you're a masculine energy, even if you're a feminine energy, I'm seeing you tap into your emotions as well. Like, I feel like this is something new for you, tapping into your emotions, being emotionally available, feeling your emotions. It feels like a new you. You're like, this is not something I'm used to. I also see you could be married. Okay. Or in a very traditional relationship. If you're single, you could want a traditional relationship. If you're a pastor, you could be a pastor, a bishop, a shaman, a priest, or you own a spiritual business and it will be known worldwide. I do feel like you're at the top of, like, you're at the height of your career. And if you're single, you can meet someone who's in the same type of organization. They could also, like, believe in the same religion or believe in the same beliefs you have in regards to marriage. If you are a masculine energy, I see you feel like you are in love. I see that you feel you're in love. I see you not speaking unless it's absolutely necessary. All right. What is the future for Gemini? All right, you have the fire element, desire, the number 37. All right. So, you may find out that someone is pregnant, or that they have, like, a child. They could have a son, or someone could give birth to a boy as well. There could be someone who does give birth to a boy. I feel like there's a lot of pregnancy here, so it could be like multiple pregnancies around you. You could just be hearing the news of people being pregnant. You could be pregnant. I see you could be starting an app for yourself. And there's also a recognition of not really knowing who you are. And wanting to know who you are. Wanting to, like, you're desiring a belief, desiring a belief system, desiring, you know, the belief is also connected to one's instinct. You want to know what to do, how to act, how to move to get what does inspire you, what does excite you, what does make you want to move, what does make you happy, what does make you want to act. You're recognizing that this is foreign territory for you. If we remember in The Nanny, she didn't speak a lot. She had very few words. When she did, it was very impactful. You know, she said a lot, even while saying little. I feel like you're recognizing how valuable your energy is. It's like in the 48 Laws of Power, how it says never argue. Instead, basically demonstrate your belief, because action is more powerful than words. That's why arguing is pointless. It's literally a waste of energy. So this is like recognizing you are desiring and wanting something that is an identity. You want to know who you are. If you could act instinctively, what would you do? That's what you want to know. That's what you want to do. That's who you want to be. that's where you want to go. Where you want what you want. You feel like you want to be inspired. You wish to be inspired. You could be going through something legal. It's also recognizing that the laws of karma work on their own accord, right? The universe works on its own accord. So there's only so much you can do, right, to achieve or get what you want. And you're a lot more powerful than you think. What do you truly want? And why? Focus on what you want, why you want it, and recognize that it is going to require you to do things you've never done before and be someone you, on some level, have never been before, but have always known it's inside of you. It's saying that you're going to be grounded, practical, and logical. And that will lead you to be able to become more emotionally available and then know how to act, how to move forward, how to connect and have proper relationships, connections with others. If you are in a relationship, you and your significant other keep falling in love with each other over and over and over again. And if you're single, you'll experience love at first sight. Let's see here. Okay, you have 4 and 6. You have 4 and 0, 2, 2, 3, 2, and 2. If you're in a relationship, you guys also have a very spiritual relationship. If you're a masculine energy in a relationship, you'll be taking on more responsibility in the relationship. You feel like you're responsible for your significant other. You feel like you're responsible for the feminine energy. If you're single and you're a masculine energy, you'll be taking on more responsibility in the family. If you are married and one of you passes away, the other person will not remarry. If there's also a colleague, schoolmate, sibling, or friend that is looking over you, that is deceased. They are deceased. They're looking over you in regards to your love life. I also see you working with your significant other in your career. If you're a feminine energy, I see you could own your own business. If you're a masculine energy, I see you could own your own business. If you're a feminine energy, I'm seeing you could be working in like a very feminine field, clothing, makeup, food, music, art, dance, anything with the arts. Nature, gardening, the legal system, anything with beauty, anything with vanity on some level, jewelry. I'm seeing that you are very successful if you are a business owner. If you're a masculine energy, or if you're a feminine energy, you could also work with agriculture. If you're a masculine energy, I'm seeing you could work with animals, sports, finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money. You could work with agriculture, nature, cooking. You could be a nurse, doctor. You could work in the esoteric or the occult. You could work in anything, okay? Those could also be fields that you're heading into. This has been your reading, Gemini. If you're interested in the products I sell here at SIKIKSYD, those are in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. I wore this BBO fabric today that has been in my family since before I was born. I inherited it, and it's so comfy. I love the color. I love the design. It's been a really good day, Gemini. I hope you have an amazing day. I got ready at 3 a.m., worked out at 4:50 a.m., saunaed, drove home, started your readings at 7:40 a.m. So it's been a really amazing day so far. I hope that you have an amazing day, that this reading does resonate for you, Gemini. If you're interested in the products that I saw, those in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Amen and Ashe.